Welcome, YouTubers, to a Bob Willian inspired experience. I'm here with Jay. He's from Colorado. I met him a few years ago back in New Mexico, actually out in Mills Canyon. I'm going to take a little tour of his van today, ask him a few questions about, why he's out here, and what his thoughts on this van life is.
Yeah. Thanks, Kim. Nice to meet everybody. Awesome to be on the channel.
Okay, you started this almost 4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years ago I started the van build, and then in 2018 I made my first attempt at full-time van life.
And that's about the same time I did it. And then we ran into each other that first spring, or the next spring out I left in September. And then I think I ran into you in like April or something like that.
Yeah, it was mid-April, and it was actually like my second or third stop on my van adventure. So Kim is my first van life friend.
Yeah, we've been Facebook friends ever since, and this is the first time we've gotten a chance to reconnect and see how things have been going for each other. It's been a pretty good experience. We've been camping here for a few days together, and we're in a beautiful spot here by the North and South Ajo Mountain, and I can't say enough about it. It's a beautiful area, a lot of beautiful organ pipe and saguaro cactus and some wildlife. I've seen mule deer and jackrabbits and cottontails and quail and all kinds of good stuff. So Jay, tell me what year your van is, what model kind of, and what inspired you to pick this.
So this is a 2003 Honda Odyssey, and when I was deciding to get a van, I wanted something small. I'm a former backpacker, well I still backpack, and I learned I can live in a small tent, so why not have a small van? So
yeah, you're over 6 feet tall, right?
I am.
Yeah, so that's what kind of threw me. I said, this guy's tall and he's in a minivan.
Yeah, obviously I can't stand up, but actually I've been very comfortable and it's been working out great for full-time living.
Sweet. So you got solar on the top of the roof and a vent.
Yes. So I have a 100-watt Renogy solar panel on the top, a 6-inch vent line exhaust vent on the roof. I couldn't fit a full-size max air fan up there, but I was able to fit a 6-inch fan that actually is working out great.
That's awesome. And then this little 50-watt solar panel over here that runs. Is that the house battery or no? That's for your little solar charge controller.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a Rockpals 300 amp hour battery bank, and so this 50-watt panel actually charges that. So the 100-watt panel on the roof, that charges the house battery in the van, that runs the refrigerator, the heater, the LED lights, and then on the Rockpals system and this solar panel, I'll charge all my electronics.
Oh, sweet. So we'll take a quick look inside here, and the first thing we see is a bucket. Now that's anybody that does van life knows that that's a very important item for van life.
It is. I call it my multi-purpose bucket. Most use it gets is just a stool or a footstool. Maybe I'm sitting up here working or eating some food. This is a great footstool. It also works for storage and rags, trash bags, and then if I need it to put shower water in there or use it for an emergency bathroom, I can certainly use it for that.
Nice. Compact, holds a lot of stuff. You got like a little desk here, and that's portable. I mean, you can move it in and out or around.
Yeah. So the desk is not fixed, so I can slide it back all the way to the couch and eat there, and it actually holds my laptop, so I can stash it right underneath there.
Oh, nice. Okay, Jay, let's talk about your couch back here. And you say it turns into a bed for yourself also?
Yeah, so that's an XL twin-size trifold mattress, and it's been a great bed for the van. What it does is it folds all the way out, I have a 4-inch air mattress topper that's insulated, and then I just put bed sheets in my down comforter, and it makes for a great night's sleep.
Sweet. I love that little sign you got over here. What's that all about?
Well, I love to hike, camp, ride, and I live in a van. So I had my friend, he has a 3D router, and he was able to custom make that for me, and I painted it and stained it.
Cool. That's beautiful. It looks like a National Forest campground signs. You know?
That was the idea behind it. And above that, you can see my switch panel.
Yeah, that's pretty elaborate. Might be able to look at that on when we go on the other side, perhaps.
Sounds good.
You do have a couple of USB ports or cigarette lighter things here.
Yeah, exactly. So I did have USB ports in here, but I actually decided that I like these better, and then I have the sockets I can plug in if I want to use USB ports. And yeah, I built these cabinets. A friend of mine, he's a woodworker, and we were able to build some nice cabinets. I decided not to do any drawers. Instead, I'm doing cubbies and storage cubes.
And you don't have much trouble with stuff falling out?
No, everything stays nice and packed in there when I'm driving.
Cool. All right, we'll go around the back. I like your bike rack back here. That's pretty sweet. And you also, I should have stopped, but I'll back up just a hair. You can see the fuel tank in there for your diesel heater. That's kind of interesting how you got that mounted. It's even got a fuel filter on there. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the diesel heater's been working out great. A Kuat bike rack, it's been really sturdy. And on the back of there under the bike cover is my stump jumper. It's a great mountain bike. I love that thing.
Yeah, you gotta have your toys.
That's right. It's made a great companion. Allows me to get out and really explore the area.
And I like this collage here of metal and stuff. What's that all about?
Well, we want to leave it better than we found it. So somebody had left all these pieces in the bush right here. So me and Kim were brave enough to dive in the thorny bush and retrieve all these pieces of trash, essentially.
Yeah, that's part of our motto of living out here is leave it better than we found it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, always picking up trash. Unfortunately, people, some of them just don't get it.
So here's my kitchen area if you want to come around.
Yeah, we'll go around to the kitchen area here. Well, let's just talk about your awning and that first, I guess, because that's inside.
So a lot of people are interested in my awning in my side room. This is a ARB 2500 by 2500 millimeter awning, actually centimeter, excuse me, awning. And I was able to get the deluxe room. This room is amazing. It allows me to close it all up if I need storm shelter. It has screens in all the panels, so if I just need a screen room and protection from the bugs, it does that. Excellent shade, excellent wind protection. It also has a full floor in it as well. Keeps the dust out.
Oh, it helps with dirt, yep.
Sure does.
Okay, we'll walk up on your kitchen area here.
So being in a minivan, it's hard. I can cook inside, but I prefer to cook outside. And I have a pretty excellent setup. We can step in here. So single burner stove with a cast iron skillet. This is actually my windscreen. And then a 1 pound propane bottle.
And that lasts long enough, or
It
fairly well?
lasts me over a month just cooking.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. You'd think that small one wouldn't last too long. But just use it just for cooking, though.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And I like your little storage pouch area here. You got your broom hanging there.
Yeah.
You know, it's little. That comes with the tent, or is that extra?
Yeah, this was actually part of the room. So the room actually has its own ceiling, which is nice, keeps it cool. And then it has just these pouches, so, you know, hats, sunscreen, and then my collapsible broom just to sweep the floor and keep that nice and clean as well.
Yeah, it helps. And then you're not tracking stuff in and out.
Keep the van.
And this is the little unit you were talking about that you charge up with the little 50 watt.
Correct. So this is a Rockpals 300 amp hour battery. It does an amazing job. It's a small little unit. What I like about it is it charges fast, and I can charge it up in a day just with that 50 watt solar panel.
50 watts does it.
It does.
All right. I can't think of anything else out here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got your cooler. Of course, it's Dometic. Them are good. There's a lot of other brands that are good too, and I've been hearing a lot of, or reading a lot of good reviews on a lot of the different ones. There seems to be more and more of them coming out because this life is popular and people need a good place to keep their food safe and cold. So why did you pick this size? Or
Well, so it's an 18-liter fridge, and it's been working great. I do store some things outside of it, like eggs. Most of my vegetables stay outside of it, but it's been incredibly reliable, very, very efficient, and it's small, so it's able to fit in here and not take a lot of floor space.
And I just noticed too, I didn't see that from the other side. You got the water jug here with a pump on it.
Yeah, that's been great. That's how I dispense all my water, and then at the Walmarts or gas stations, wherever they have those glacier or water dispensers, I'll fill that up. And then I have another 7 gallons outside. It's actually stashed by a bush, but that's what I use to refill that bottle with.
All right. And then I just noticed too, you got like a carbon monoxide detector.
Indoor-outdoor weather sensor. That's both a...
It tells you what the temperature is outside and inside.
It does. It does.
Nice. And then from this view over here, you got some... Whoops. I'm getting a little fuzzy on the...
It's getting a little dark, but...
Yeah. Okay. So this is your control panel here. I don't know what else to call it.
So this controls all my LED lights.
Looks like a motorhome dash almost.
It does, and that was kind of the idea. It's really easy to access. Here's where I turn on my vent line fan. You can hear it.
Oh yeah.
What is really neat is I hacked into my rear vent windows. So I wanted to, instead of having to crawl up front, turn on the ignition, hit the buttons to open and close the rear vent windows, I actually hacked into it, and I'm able to open and close them right here. So that's really convenient. While I'm sitting back here, I can hit my vent line fan, open these vents, and voila.
Yeah, cools it off quick.
Sure does.
And I see, is this where your diesel heater expels the heat right there?
It does. So I went with a 2 kilowatt Chinese diesel heater. It was a recent purchase and install, so it's somewhat new to the van, and it's been a game changer. I've camped in 10-degree weather, and it'll be 75 degrees inside the van. Here's the controller right here for the...
Oh, okay. So you just hit that on, and then it's already preset for what temperature you're normally like comfortable at and such.
Correct, and you can turn it up or down depending on what you need.
I always liked that. When my old van, I had that. It was just a little panel, and I could reach over and hit the on button in the morning. I don't like sleeping with heat on, so it's always, it's always cold in the morning when I get up, but I just reach over and click that on and get a good start for the morning, get warmed up.
Same thing. That's what I do as well. It's great.
Okay, gee, I like your rubberized floor mat. What's that all about here? I know it probably helps keep things clean.
It sure does. I can't imagine having carpet back here with how dirty everything gets. So with the coin grip flooring, I'm just able to take a bench broom and sweep it out really quick. And then underneath here is actually a nice stained floor, but I didn't want to stand on that, so that's why I went with the coin grip flooring. Makes everything nice and flat and level, and then there's actually storage underneath.
Oh, cool. And then you got blackout curtains in here, and your Reflectix on all your windows. Like most everybody, it helps keep the cold out and the heat in. And I guess that's about it. That's a pretty good tour of this van. I'm impressed. It's not crowded at all. It seems to work for you great. And I couldn't wrap my head around it at first. You being so tall and living in a small space like that, but it looks very comfortable.
It is. It's extremely comfortable, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad you got to check it out.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jay. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next video, Making Memories with Michigan Mills.